Hello, everybody. Everybody, hello. I want to talk about something that we don't talk enough about, and that's why. Only time we really talk about crime is when a criminal act is being perpetrated or has been done or is a trial. And you wonder, boy, these people are killing people on a large scale for no reason. The reasons people are getting killed are just being is getting shastier and smaller and stupider by the day. Now we're supposed to be living in a country that is made of laws and order. Why is there so much crime? What is the driving force? And I know a lot of people keep talking about guns. Guns is a problem. Yes, it is. And we have to understand that people make a conscious decision to buy a gun for protection. It's it's used for different reasons. Me myself, I don't want a gun because I know me. I encourage my girls to get one because if you don't shoot them, I will. Um, and but they're not crazy like me. They're another crazy. They're another different crazy. I'm a 1950 crazy. When you was raised by a mean father like I was, you know what I'm talking about. Why do we commit crimes? Why I look at these young folks and I'm like, why? What you was that man that you are willing to jeopardize the rest of your life behind bars? You was that mad. They hurt your feelings that bad. They disrespected you that bad. Now, what do you think they're gonna do in jail? You don't think it's disrespectful when you got people telling you when to go to the bathroom, when to go to sleep, when to eat? You don't get a choice. I mean, yeah, you get your commissary and eat your little junk food whenever you want to, but that's the only freedom you're gonna get if somebody puts some money on your books. Why do we commit crime? Well, I just want to talk a little bit about myself. I think about why I got two numbers, so I could really talk about stupidity. Uh, and so we don't realize being a criminal starts early, early, and if you have parents that are not paying attention or don't care, it's going to carry on. It's going to become a habit. Now, me myself, I started early.
Here is your inspiring woman for December 20th, Svetlana Savitskaya, Svetlana Savitskaya is a Russian former aviator and Soviet cosmonaut who flew aboard Soyuz T-7 in 1982, becoming the second woman in space. On her 1984 Soyuz T-12 mission, she became the first woman to fly to space twice, and the first woman to perform a spacewalk. She set several five world records as a pilot.
Hmm. Mm. Um, it started. I don't know how old I was, but I was pretty young. I broke into my neighbor's house just for the hell of it, and I didn't get caught. Nobody knew. Nobody still don't know to this day. I'm just now telling it. Why? Because boredom. I wasn't getting enough challenges. I wasn't getting enough um, adventure. Getting enough information. Weren't doing nothing exciting. Breaking in somebody's house was exciting. I mean, see, when your mind is on its own get to wondering, it don't usually navigate to something good. Some of us, I didn't have no criminal family or nothing, so that's another topic. And then I got caught when my parents found out that I got caught stealing a pair of cheap ass shoes. My parents had to come get me, and they were just embarrassed. That was it. They were just embarrassed. That's all. That no talk, no uh, what we got to what can we do to help her? Nothing. And then I got caught. This is while I'm all young, still at home. Got caught stealing a coat out of O'Neill's. Same thing. No, nothing. But I did wind up going to jail. I think I was, so I had to be about 18, I guess. I think that was the first time I went to jail. I'm talking about years and years and years ago. It's fuzzy. But uh, that's how it starts. 98% of the time, I believe that's how it starts. It starts young. Nobody's directing you. Nobody's giving you any advice. Nobody's really paying attention to you. And you do these crimes for attention. It's like a little kid that go out and do something just to get your reaction, just to get some attention, even though it's bad attention. That's how less our parents pay attention to their kids. And then, for a long time, I wasn't stealing nothing, didn't steal nothing. That's the only thing. Uh, but then drugs. Drugs was the number one driving force that led me to start stealing again. And that is a major force too. That uh, because drugs is expensive. That's why people still, to this day, willing to spend the rest of their life in jail to sell drugs because it's very a lucrative business, illegal or legal drugs. It It's $1 billion, probably $100 billion business, and everybody's in on it. Everybody. And see, we're not getting. It's not enough help to go around to stop people from committing crime, and crime is hurts everybody. I really do. And we don't have enough positive self images and discipline in our children. And they don't have enough positive mentors or people to look up to because everybody's a criminal, you know. And they blast it all over the television. Why do our kids have to listen to, oh, uh, the man got fired from his $2 million job having an affair with a woman and he was married and all this stuff? They love to put that crap on TV, but they're not putting enough stuff on TV to help our kids stay positive and don't commit those kind of crimes. The mind is tricky. You hear stuff like that all the time. Well, you want to do it so you can be on TV, so you can go viral. The mind is very delicate and it has to be treated that way. But these people out here don't care about our kids' minds and not alone their lives. And now we got a criminal president that's supposed to have the highest um, lifestyle, that's supposed to be really, if you are the head of all uh, justice and everything, you would think that they would be the ones that's not committing crimes or being positive. No, we don't have that. Now, our kids have to hear about a criminal president that's going around being accused of rape, being accused of fraud, on tape saying I grab him by the pussy, and you have all these people calling the president idiots, a clown. How is our kids going to have positive minds? We don't teach our kids at home about the laws. We don't teach them about the Constitution. We don't teach them about their rights, and we don't give them enough positive things to do. We are okay with just buying them a game and let them play with it for hours just so they stay out of our face. And then as soon as you get a phone call that they locked up or dead, then you want to wonder why. We need to start teaching our kids about the importance of education, the importance of staying true to themselves, staying honest, and being honest. We need to teach them about having work ethics, school ethics. You don't just send them to school, you have to teach them how to act in school, how to learn. And you have to stay on top of it. You have to stay on top of who's teaching your kids. A lot of us don't even know our teachers. They don't even know their name, their background, or how they feel about our kids. Only time we talk to them is what, twice a year, 2 or 3 times a year at teachers' conference. That is not enough. We're not going to the school boards. And we definitely need to teach them about education, how important education is, why you need education, and not just your ABCs. You have to teach them how to think and act and relate, and most of all, how to be true to themselves and how to be strong. And we need to teach how to be a friend. They need to be taught how to be good mothers and good fathers, guardians, and how to safeguard their freedom and be warriors of change. Now, I look at these young ones and I'm looking at you are only 22 and you are going to jail for the next 30 to life. Why? Well, I just laid it out. It started when they was young and nobody paid attention. Now I'm gonna share a screen with you, and we're gonna talk a little bit about um um maybe we're not. I wanted to share a little bit about the FBI's crime statistics estimates. It shows a violent crime occurred on an average of 25.9 seconds in 2024. The breakdown shows an average a murder occurs every 31.1 minutes. A rape occurs every 4.1 minutes. The national violent crime decreased an estimated 4.5% in 2024 compared to 2023. Now, it does says a lot is saying that a lot have decreased. Murder and non-negligent manslaughter recorded a 2024 estimate nationwide decrease of 14.9% compared to the previous year. Rape saw a estimated 5.2 decrease. Aggravated assault decreased an estimate 3.0%. And robbery showed a 8.9 nationally decrease. Oh, what did I do? Um, so it's going down, but it needs to go down further than that because these parents, oh my goodness, what am I doing? What happened? I don't know what happened to me. Okay. All right. It's time for me to go anyway. We need to talk about how to prevent crime more than ongoing crime. That's all to it. Okay, I'm in now. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day. And please demand more coverage of what people need to hear. If we would just let the courts take care of this criminal administration and we concentrate on what we're going to do once this criminal is out of our lives. And we need to concentrate on not letting this happen again.